counselor. He will operate out of the shotgun here on 1st and 10. Play action. Boy, all day to throw. Now running out of time. Dropping it off to Lance Dunn, who dropped it in the flat.
Far they passed the test, forcing 3rd and long.
Dropped out in the flats. Anderson got a nice block, but could not step out of a tackle. 23 yards on that gain for Anderson. Stick to throw this time. Surveys and short hops that one to Darius Shepard.
Did get a nice shout out from Carson Wentz on Twitter about an hour before the game started.
Those two still very close. Stick, quick drop, dumps it off to Ben Ellefson, the junior from Hawley, Minnesota. Navarro coming all the way over to make the tackle. Play action. Stick dropping it off to Nate Jensen, who made a fantastic catch, but he was out of bounds.
Get a one-on-one that if he had stayed just a little patient and looked back off to his left, but boy, what a nice job with the hands. It is wide.
The football regardless. 2nd and 10. Stick under pressure, going to take off with it. Finds the middle of the field before he is cut down at the 22. Riza coming over to make the stop.
Well, Easton Stick, we've seen over his career, his ability to run. Think of the longest play from scrimmage last year. What was it? It was Stick can break it big by running the ball as well.
Stick on the slant to Dallas Freeman. Inside the 5, down to the 4-yard.
Dallas Freeman kind of emerged, if you will. Nodak Insurance Company replay. A slant, catches it at the 10, tries to break it in. And yes, Easton, a big year for NDSU. And I think he will.
Stick will keep it up the middle. Dives ahead before he is taken there.
And Bacon moves. Moves from over. Right guard to the left guard. Okay.
Stick to throw. Now he's going to run. Running back across the field. This is what makes Easton Stick so tough to defend. To the 20. Down to the 10-yard line before Riza.
Well, Stick did have 663 rushing yards last year. We talked about how he had that 80-yarder against Youngstown. And here, as he finishes this, the Bison move inside the 10.
Let's go down to Ryan Gellner.
And not size, but in numbers.
Stick will throw, hanging on to it, now flaring it out to Jensen, who was dragged down on the play.
Nodak Insurance Company replay, isolation. There's going to be a little hand fighting. Yep, the ball's Freeman in the air,
pass interference,
and then he's tugged down. He did get out in front.
Folson, a big young man, 6'6", 311. Stick to throw on 3rd and 6. Open receiver, and it is caught by Darius Shepard. And it takes a couple of different
type of pass pattern where Stick needs a lot of time, and he got it. Number 20, that's who we're watching. Squares out. Stick with a strong arm, hits him right between the numbers.
Yards. Also ran for 40 yards in that first half, and he's going to run in for a North Dakota State touchdown. Cal Poly, a special teams mistake, and Stick sees all sorts of green in front of him, 9 yards for the score.
Yeah, Stick has the option. He's making a read.
Stick will throw. Freeman left all by himself at the 25-yard line, cuts it up, and finally forced out of bounds.
Pattern on this near side, I believe, was Sproles, along with Freeman underneath. See how Sproles runs that little deeper pattern? The safety gets caught up in that deeper pattern, and Freeman's wide open.
I just got a text from Jamar Kane, former defensive ends coach here at NDSU. He's watching out in Fresno, where he's now a coach. Said, he's back. Talking about Craig Menard. The near side of your screen here on 3rd and long. Stick down the middle. Freeman is open. Caught it initially and then lost the football, and I think it's going to go incomplete.
Pretty tight window where this ball's coming right at you off the hand of Easton Stick. Hits that window, and then the ball comes dislodged. There's not much Freeman can do about that one. Characters by what people do when you are not watching, and That's why Easton Stick got that award.
Play action for Stick. Fires a little bit short. Incomplete. Bison 3 receivers to the near side. Now Anderson motioning across the formation. Stick airing it out into double coverage, and somehow Darius Shepard, oh, I thought he hung on to it.
J. Smith, redshirt sophomore. Nodak Insurance Company replay, long throw.
Stick out of the shotgun here to open up this series inside UNA territory. Quick drop, dropping it off for Dunn, who gets inside the tackle for North Alabama. Biggest play of the day for NDSU. Stick dropping it off, and this one is caught by Brock Robbins. Up just enough. Stick dropping it off. Boy, nicely read, nicely played that. 3rd and long here for the Bison. Stick, plenty of protection. Across the middle, and this ball is tipped and incomplete.
He's a senior from Birmingham, and he is a guy, you'll see him right here, moving here to make the play. He is a guy that the NFL scouts know all about. We've been told all the NFL teams have already been down there. They've been looking at him. They've been talking with him. And when you're, when the NFL is coming.
Only 50 yards of total offense here in the first half for the Bison so far. Stick dropping it off, caught by Robbins. Stiff arms a man, pushed out of bounds by Ahmad. 2 on 3rd down today. Stick airing it out. Dallas Freeman is all by himself. Inside the 30, carrying tacklers inside the 20 to the 17.
Nodak Insurance Company replay. You make the read on the safety. The safety sucks into the middle. That was Hart, who brought to play middle-high safety. Stick sees where the safety moves. Freeman breaks free. There's nobody else to guard him. Able to get the pre-snap movement. Watch this guy right there. Pre-snap movement for number 22. He's out of the field of vision for Stick. He knows the safety's not there. And one less guy back there.
Stick play action. Shepard makes the reception, stays on his feet. Shepard, I think he's got it. Touchdown.
Well, the Bison picked on the safety Hart. This time they get Johnson. Number 13, Chris Johnson, comes up. He's late on the play. And then the nice thing here is watch Shepard be able to absorb the first blow, no wrap up, dive in.
Some bad news for North Alabama, who trails this football game 14-0. One of their top wide receivers, guys, Dexter Boyd.
Is the offensive coach.
It's unique. You don't see it that often, certainly at the FCS level.
James Hendrick's been doing some of that a little bit for NDSU when he was backing up at quarterback, but not anymore.
3rd and 10 here. Stick delivers. Just a little bit out of the reach of Des.
This looked a little bit like a season opener.
Pressure coming on Stick. Running out of trouble. Stick firing deep. Wide open man again is Freeman. Freeman is down to the 4-yard line.
Nodak Insurance Company replay from the end zone. Just watch Stick. He's just running, and then he squares up. That's a real nice toss to get it down the field. Freeman was open the whole time, standing back there, wondering if his quarterback could see him. He finally runs. He's going to be where he needs to be at the right time.
3rd and 2 here for the Bison. Stick again, plenty of time. And that ball broke up.
Nodak Insurance Company replay. Stick, watch his helmet, see if he's trying to move somebody. Stays to the left most of the time, and a good break on the ball. Did.
Burton coming off of his block from Ben Ellefson to make the tackle. Freeman got a nice cut block in front that time by Darius Shepard, and Freeman and Christian Watson on the near side at receiver. I've not seen Watson, who's been battling a little bit of a foot problem. Stick is going to keep it. Puts a shake on a man. Easton Stick, touchdown.
Nodak Insurance Company replay here on the touchdown. Pulls it out from Lance. Is able to spin off of one man and get it up and in. There's the offensive line. That
Easton Stick in the Bison offense back on the field with a 24-0 lead, and now Stick play action. Brock Robbins dropped it wide open in the flat.
We would see more of today. 3 wide.
Anderson makes the reception, but he's going to be short of a first down by a yard. We talked about Adderley and Malcolm Brown, the leading tackler 1 week ago. Stick quickly dropping, plenty of time. Finds Desmond Kane open, working on
Nodak Insurance Company replay. Stick looking off to his left. Passing game, a point of emphasis. Did he reestablish himself inside? If he's forced.
Stick will throw. Plenty of time. Again, dumping it off across the middle. Caught. Gain of about 4.
Zone. Get 2 guys into one spot and make that defender choose.
Delaware does not blitz a lot. Not blitzing here. Playing plenty of coverage. Wide open receiver is Desmond Kane to the 30. Foot race down the far sideline to the 12.
Nodak Insurance Company replay. What I just talked about just happened. Look at the patience that Stick has, and with the rushing only 3, he probably will not be, he'll have time, but for the Blue Hens, because outside is where, in the run, they meaning Delaware, has given up a lot of yards so far this year on the ground to the outside.
Play clock down to 1. Stick gets it off. Again, plenty of time to survey the field. Now he might take off and run with it. Inside the 15, down to the 5-yard line, but again, a flag comes. We'll see.
Look to the middle, see if we're going to catch. Johnson looks pretty good. There was a double team where Bacon was.
Personal foul.
Yard line. Quarterback run, Stick around the edge. He's in. Touchdown. And the issue rolled in that game. Stick will throw it again, now drop it off. Ty Brooks able to get away from a couple of Blue Hens, and he's going to be close to a first down.
For the guy who leads the Blue Hens in tackles, Nodak Insurance Company replay. You fake it to Brooks and then you dump it to him, and then it's Ty's job to make somebody miss. He does. He makes Reeder miss. In fact, he gets under his brother as well. Colby Reeder's number 4. He beat on the same play.
And they did give Brooks the first down up to the 50. Stick rolling, firing. That one tipped.
Not good for them. Bison don't care.
Stick's going to keep it this time up the middle, and he's upended by Adderley after a gain of 6.
Nodak Insurance Company replay. You're going to see number 71, Bacon, leading the way. He pulled on a quarterback.
Stick again, not finding anything, going to take off and run. Taken down at the 35-yard line. Again, it's
Here's your Nodak Insurance Company replay. Stick surveying. Look, watch his eyes. Nothing to the right. Well, I'm going to pull it down and run it because the middle of the field was open. If you're going to you all day long.
Quick game out to Darius Shepard. Got a nice seal block on the inside, and Shepard eludes a couple of tacklers.
Of making sure that the 2 guys to his right and the 2 guys to his left are all on the same page.
1st and 15. Stick going to air it out for Watson. Went up to get it. A little
opening up that outside. This time it makes it 3rd and short.
Stick's going to keep it again up the middle. He's got another rushing touchdown.
Just not accounting for the quarterback. And you saw the big man in the middle, Kitchen, got spun all the way around on a double.
Play action again for Stick. Across the middle, wide open man is Bruce Anderson. Touchdown.
To get isolated on a wheel route, not this time. Isolated right up the middle. Reeder didn't have a chance.
Meanwhile, NDSU has not slowed down at all offensively, and they have a 2nd down at the 40. Play action for Stick. Across the middle, Shepard open at the 39. He makes the reception. Coverage there.
You see in the pass rush, it takes a long time for this to develop. We're isolated right here on Darius Shepard. We're going to see, well, you just flash through there. That was Christian.
3rd and 9 here for NDSU. Little extra pressure coming on Stick this time. Stick wiggles out of one. What would have been a
off. I think that's Zach Johnson's going to stay out there. There's a hold on the play, I think, is what's going to be called. I think it was on Luke Bacon. We'll see. But it was as Stick steps out of that.
Right, Zach Johnson, the offensive lineman for North Dakota State during that last series, came over, was complaining about his ankle, did get it wrapped up. They'll reevaluate that at halftime, guys.
Thank you so much, Ryan. Boy, again, all day for Stick. Now he's going to take a shot deep. Has a man down there, and it's caught.
Leading receiver on the team in both catches and yards, and it's because of the time. Now Freeman goes big. That's the thing that, you know, the play blew up, so it wasn't happening. There was no able to, Stick couldn't get it out on time, and Stick saw him.
Not bad coverage by Nigel Hill. Stick across the middle. Open man in the back of the end zone is Ben Ellison. Touchdown.
Another touchdown following a turnover on the play fake. Stick. Ellison's wide open. And the Bison tight end group last year scored 12 key. So it's still a 3-down look. Yep, with the 3-down lineman.
That Kitchen that time on the end.
Wide open.
Ben Ellison's got another reception. A first down across the 45 and draggling Adderley.
From a man who has a touchdown catch. He just kind of sheds Kitchen, goes to the flat. Nobody around, an easy first down. And there's that tight end mentality.
Not in on this series, as Drew Nichols, the man that stepped in for him last week, is out on the field. Stick to throw again. Just out of the reach of his intended target.
The over 10,000 people we had for the homecoming parade, thousands of alumni and friends, and then a game like this, you couldn't make a better homecoming than the one we're having today.
And this football game on through these weeks.
Excellent. Thanks much. Go Bison.
There you go. That is the president at North Dakota State, Dean Brashani. Guys.
All right, First International Bank and Trust sideline report. Flanker screen to Darius Shepard, and Reeder all over that. Stick quickly again. Running away from Cam Kitchen. Now firing on the run, and boy, there's a lot of traffic in that area. Nice. But as we've seen, Stick kind of a Houdini in that area.
But at least here's an opportunity for the Bison to run a little hurry up.
Across the middle, Watson made a really tough catch. It was out of Tampa, Florida.
A highlight catch. He went up and got that ball. Nice grab.
Stick under pressure again. Flag comes out as Kitchen was calling for it. Shepard makes the reception, but I think this is coming back.
Yeah, Dylan.
Stick to the air again. Now going to fire downfield. It's Freeman, just out of his reach inside the 5-yard line. And one of 2 FCS players with 75 tackles and 5 interceptions last season. Quickly dropped off in the flat. Boy, nice pursuit that time by Frank Burton. This is actually 4th all-time in field goals made and attempted as well here at NDSU. Stick again. Time now running out of time. He's elusive. Now he's going to fire on the run, and he short hopped. Freeman incomplete. Some backs down by the goal line. Adderley, Adewuse, and Malcolm Brown. Stick across the middle. Shepard makes the adjustment. Shepard, did he get in?
At Richmond, so he noticed him. He's small, but he's full of energy.
3rd and 10. Stick across the middle behind. 3 receivers in the formation here on 1st and 10 from the 47. Stick to throw. Kane open at the 30, puts on the brakes, and then taken out of bounds on the play by North Dakota State, telling us we've made an emphasis of getting the receivers, or the running backs, more involved as receivers. Ooh, big collision by Adder a little bit slowly. Pretty big hit delivered by number 23 for the Blue Hens.
Real good close. He didn't launch, didn't lead with.
Delaware bringing pressure. Dropped off across the middle to Jensen. I think he's going to.
You You can see what Stick sees. He sees the one-on-one. Jensen has to.
Easton Stick out of the shotgun here on first down. Out to Shepard, a little bit low, but the reception is made at the 36-yard line. Gain of about 4 on the season for the senior out of Omaha. Delta formation, Easton Stick taking off with it and wrapped up after a gain of a couple.
Stick looked like he had the wide side of the field open. Here it's coming. A good look at it, cuts right back in off the block of
a sack and 4 tackles last year against North Dakota State. Play action. Stick rolls under pressure, airing it deep. Open man downfield, and it's tipped away at the final moment by Micaiah.
One-on-one against the other safety, Brandon Schneider. Schneider was burned. His free safety bailed him out. If that gets through, it's a touchdown. Bison go vertical. Didn't quite get it.
3rd and 7. Jacks bring a couple of extra men. Stick gonna air it out again. Dallas Freeman going for it. Jordan Brown in coverage. Incomplete, no flag.
We're gonna see Freeman get an outside release. The best cover corner is Brown, and he shows you why.
Here with 3 receivers on the bottom side of your screen. Stick to throw, going to air it out. Shepard in one-on-one coverage makes the reception. Logan Backus, the linebacker, on coverage. The
possession, NDSU took 2 shots. They did not capitalize on those, but it gives you the mindset of what the Bison are thinking today. Verticals, verticals. You try to go deep.
Makes a 34-yard reception on 3rd and 3. Stick going for it all again. This time to Freeman, who has it broken up at the last moment.
Nodak Insurance Company replay. This one coming right at you. Here's the battle. Freeman is able to get the ball to come all the way through to him, but he couldn't corral it. Harris, who was suspended and did not play instant enough. But again, the Bison taking cracks downfield.
Lance Dunn back in at tailback. Play action for Stick. Gonna take off and run with it. Why not? Brock Robbins using him as a lead blocker, and Stick. Stick to throw again. Hangs in there across the middle. Reception is made, and it is a touchdown. Darius issue is backed up with a 3rd and 21. Wow. Stick will hang in there again. Now flushed out. Steps out of it. Will get what he can. Stick around a couple of men. Look at the move by Easton Stick. Stick will get a first down. Wow, how about a play for the senior from
there. Check out this scramble. Nothing open, nothing open. Stick surveying the field. He runs right out of a tackle from Smenda in the backfield.
Boy, look at the move he put on that DB. Was that Harris?
It was, but Dunn got in the way deep downfield too to help out.
Play action. Wide open man is Ben Ellison. Touchdown.
It was on Backus. It looked like Rosaboom was out of position. He needs to try to guard. Yeah, they both were. The safety Slade played run. So did Rosaboom outside.
Play action again. Stick can run for it if he can get there. Now he's going to take off and will step out of bounds at the 40.
Safeties. Now Slade is back in there. He's the guy guarding the slot.
Stick flushed again. And again, using his feet to get out of trouble and pick up a first down.
He was feeling pressure. This is what a veteran does. He doesn't necessarily see it. You see the blitz, that's 7 coming from the outside. That's not just his number, it's his first name as well. First quarter, poor. Right now, they're on a pretty good roll.
Stick out to Ellison, got a good block from Babbage. And Ben Ellison ran over Manchagaya and picks up a first down.
The play call he wanted.
Stick across the middle. Shepard wide open at the 20. Darius Shepard. Touchdown. 41 yards.
Bank when NDSU played at Iowa. There was a guy by the name of Brandon Snyder playing safety for Iowa. That's Brandon Snyder who just got torched on this particular play. The Bison felt a power look from the outside, but instead of pulling a guard, you're pulling a center.
Stick play action. He's going to air it out again. Shepard open, and this time
To the throw, makes a solid throw, but just misses Shepard, who's trying to again go isolation. That was a blast. Man, did he get hit on that play.
And Shepard was wide open once again. Stick running out of time, and he's buried from behind by Ryan Arith.
Last year in the second half of the year. Nodak Insurance Company replay. He's one-on-one with Radens. Radens was unable to keep his feet under him. Got his momentum going the other direction. Arith is able to cut back underneath.
Stick's going to keep it up the middle. Dalton Cox and Krolikowski hit him, and the ball's loose.
Nodak Insurance Company replay. Watch 53. He's going to come in. Oh, no, it's out beforehand. It was the hit in front of it. I thought Cox knocked it out.
Krolikowski.
But it was 69.
Thanks so much, Ryan. Stick to throw again. Shepard open. Another crossing route. Eludes Rosenbaum, and then Backus takes him down.
The junior.
Shepard motioning to the high side of your screen. Stick to throw again. And again, it's Shepard on the crossing route. It was unable to haul that one in.
The sideline with an apparent shoulder injury. Last week, they were able to pop his shoulder back into place. This week, guys, it looks more painful. It looks more serious. He has not left the bench. Phoenix Sproles has taken his place. We'll update you as we can.
10th play of this drive for NDSU. Stick throwing back across the grain, looking for Nate Jensen, and out of the reach of his big eyes and spread it out. Ben Ellefson is the tight end with 4 receivers. Jack showing some pressure. Stick rolls. Caught. Oh, no, it was caught by Jordan Brown.
Well, in the first half, we talked about Brown being recruited as a wide receiver, so he has some ball skills, and here he makes a nice adjustment on this play, trying to get it to Sproles. Getting kids to come up north. I think they have 18 players on their roster from Nebraska.
Stick play action. High across the middle and over Ben here, North Dakota State, with a 3rd and 10 at the 29. Boy, that was a tight window to throw in. Backus with good. Stick throwing downfield, and the reception is made again by Shepard, who's had
Shepard's neck just kind of snapped back. Nodak Insurance Company replay. That's because Harris had a big hit to the backside. Super.
Play action again. Stick's going to air it out again. One-on-one coverage. The man deep is Dallas Freeman, and a flag comes in. Marshawn Harris.
Harris actually does, I think, the right thing, and that's just keep running through the receiver. There's also another flag back at the line of scrimmage on this, but yeah, Harris just, I think, does the right thing there to try to not prevent a catch at all.
So now the question is this offsetting, or will this advance the... Stick to throw. And he is taken down. Stick. Dallas Freeman open on the sideline. He's got a first down inside the 20. Quarterback run for Stick. Austin Smenda.
Spenda's been really solid down the line. You see him bouncing off the block from the tight end.
Anderson will split out. Brock Robbins. As Abiza will attempt another quarterback run. Stick, room, touchdown.
Nodak Insurance Company replay. Easton Stick knows he's going to keep this one. He looks straight to his left. What is number 34 going to do in front of me? Robbins, try.
Shepard motions. Stick across the middle again, where Shepard has been open all day long and off his finger.
It was a shoulder. Nodak Insurance Company replay.
Nope, I don't think it was helmet to helmet.
Going, and we'll need something here, a little special on third down.
Screen. Bison have some blockers in front. Can Anderson get there? I think he did. Up here on 3rd and 6. Stick under pressure, and he's thrown to the turf back at the 39-yard line. Stick's going to keep it. Try to work off a block from the outside. Gets to midfield.
Minutes to go and moving.
Stick eluding the rush again. He's going to take off and run, and he's got the first down.
Play, Nodak Insurance Company replay will stay on Stick. Looking downfield, sidesteps one guy. The little pump fake, tries to get Rose.
Another big 3rd down. The Bison can pretty much seal it if they can reach the 33 here on 3rd and 6. Stick going to keep it again to the outside. He's got some room. Stick out of bounds at the 31. First
thing right through Jordan Brown. Watch how soft the corner plays the back end of this. Number 9, Brown, gets a little hesitation. He can't close out on Stick. Once Easton makes that little move right there, Brown gets faked out of his shoes, gives up a first down.
For most yardage and total offense in a career at North Dakota State. Stick will roll out. Fires on the run, and there to make the catch is Darius Shepard. Twin tailbacks next to Stick here. Stick running out of time, and now he's going to throw it up and out of bounds. 7 coming up.
Usually when the pressure comes, it is coming from the outside with these Panthers, especially Neal.
Crowd coming to life. Panthers bring pressure. That pass deflected.
He had the matchup he wanted. Nodak Insurance Company replay.
Birch. 5 of his pass attempts to 5 different receivers today.
And the touchdown, the first touchdown via the pass as well.
Stick across the middle. Shepard makes the reception. He's bumped.
Pretty sweet combo pass route here in your Nodak Insurance Company replay. See Jensen kind of clearing out, try to influence the safety a little bit. Williams trailing the play as Shepard is able last week in the win over South Dakota State.
Play action for Stick. Firing downfield and
couldn't do it. Now it's 3rd.
Stick has time, now flushed out. Now firing to the sideline, and that one is just out of the. Stick to throw. Across the middle. Shepard wide open. Touchdown.
He just got taught a lesson. He was toasted there on that pass route by Shepard. See Brecky running down again with the success in the ground game.
Years ago. 3rd and goal. Stick time. Wide open man on the flat is done, and the hometown boy has a touchdown.
Corner on that wide side was Lawrence, and he was occupied by Ellison, who cuts inside to open up the flat, and done.
Stick will throw. It's been a while. Fires, and that is broken up. Dallas Freeman the intent.
Here's Stick trying to come right back at you, and then the combination of the ball arriving and the defensive person arriving at the same time. Neal with a little push, stumbling down on tight end on that last play, which is a different look for you and I.
Bruce Anderson at tailback, trip receivers. Stick under pressure. Neal is there, as well as Ellerson Smith.
It's kind of winning their battle. One way that these two defensive ends. Look at how wide Neal is coming on the rush.
Stick eluding the rush. Here comes Neal giving chase and thrown left-handed out of bounds.
Neal's going to come off. You see, he jumps past Smith. He knows Neal's on his heels, switches to his left hand to get the ball out.
Stick throws on target to Christian Watson. And Watson getting physical on the perimeter.
In terms of tackling, these corners are not very good at it. I like the way Watson is able to get the ball back into the...
Play action. Stick stepping up. Across the middle. Shepard. Another catch. And another touchdown.
Nodak Insurance Company replay. This will be a great look at what Stick sees. Boy, does he step up and fire it hard. Shepard has to make an adjustment on the ball. He gets inside the safety. Brecky on a post route.
Stick stepping up. Bruce Anderson down the seam. And Anderson is off to the races. He is gone. 75 yards. Touchdown.
Pre-snap. And Stick is able to just look off, comes back to his left. Anderson jumps over the one, and he is in for the 75-yard touchdown. The Bison
defense got to stop, starting at the 22. Stick out to Shepard. Runs through Xavier. Anderson, the tailback. Stick will throw it. Shepard open, complete. To the 25, down to the 24-yard line. And NDA should
square out against the safety. All kinds of room.
Stick waiting for his receiver to make the break, and soft coverage, as you mentioned. Stick's going to keep it to the outside. Following a Brock Robbins block. Did he get in? No, down at
the goal line, but picking up the first down. Brock Robbins across the formation to provide the block. He's carrying. How is that not a touchdown? I'll never know.
That should be a score.
He's in. Takes to get this yard.
Stick bouncing it outside, getting some help from Dunn. Touchdown. Oh, and a flag comes out. I think Williams threw.
Double wing look a little different.
Yeah. Stick's going to keep it again. Working off a block from Nate Jensen. Easton Stick is going to take it to the house. Touchdown.
Nodak Insurance Company replay. Beautiful job by the two tight ends. Elfson and Jensen both make the plays. There's no way that you're...
Justin Fitzpatrick, also a guy that had a pick last year against the Bison at the Fargo Dome.
Saunders is a kid that the NFL is looking at. He's playing the nose in the middle.
Stick to throw. Nice separation that time. Well run route by Dallas Freeman.
Off that tackle. Here it comes on your Nodak Insurance Company replay. It'll come right at you. Stick. And you see how there was a little bit of a slip by Rowe anyway, but at the line of scrimmage. So multiple calls. Stick will pick which one he likes.
Play action this time for Stick, who was buried from behind. Really
team, and there he did his job on another tackle for loss. Brian, you mentioned it. He's in the top 10 in the FCS.
Quarterback run for Stick, and again it's Swenson coming in from behind.
And the Bison in 3rd and long.
Stick running out of time again as Saunders.
Two key guys in the front 7 on the Nodak Insurance Company replay. Stick setting up. You see him chop his steps a little bit. That's
an all-purpose yards. Stick almost lost it. Now we'll drop it off and get something out of nothing as Anderson caught the ball on one knee. Time in the pocket this time for Stick across the middle, and he squeezes it in. Pretty good coverage by
just about a half a second delayed blitz. Here you're going to see Swenson moving to the inside, stepping up, hitting on a tough slant.
Passing game.
Yeah, yards per completion. The Bison 2nd in the country.
Play action again. Stick flushed, and he will just throw this one out of bounds as he is
particular play. Nodak Insurance Company replay. Moons coming in on the high side. As athletic, he has caught a touchdown pass this year, believe it or not.
Against Youngstown, it was a great catch. 3rd and 5.
Oh, that was the right play. That A gap, and it was sniffed out well again by the Leathernecks.
Stick out of the shotgun, cross the middle, dropped. Would have been enough.
Shepard in the slot. He's the guy that's been so dangerous this year for NDSU, moving him all over, a bunch of different places, now in the slot.
Stick swings it out to a senior receiver, and Shepard turns it upfield.
The formation once again.
It's been a successful formation. Brock Robbins out there, and Stick's going to keep it. He's got room to the edge. Easton Stick inside the 10. Did he get in? 2nd and 6 for the Bison. Quick toss, and it was caught initially and then dropped. Western Illinois 1 of 5, the Bison 1 of 4.
Good formation into the boundary. Look and see if they try to beat Carrera.
Stick fires a little bit low and dropped.
Against the free safety Carrera, they would try to take it, but you see Ben Ellison stayed in there blocking instead of going out on a pattern, and the ball squirts out after on the defensive line behind it.
Stick to throw across the middle for Shepard, just off his again. Stick's going to keep it around the edge to the 35, and he's got a first down out of.
There hasn't been that production on first down, so you really stress yourself a little bit.
Stick, play action, flushed. Might try to run forward again. Around the quarter, Bischoff. Quick drop, dumped off across the middle. Jensen hangs on to.
Block initially, and he sidesteps him in. He didn't try to block, but it's a little crossing pattern between the two tight ends.
Games. This would be the 4th straight if they're able to do it here tonight in Macomb. Stick time, double clutches, and now runs out of time. Here on 3rd and 13. Stick flushed again. This time he can't get away. Play action for Stick. Wide open man at the 40 is caught by Shepard. Stick hangs in there and throws on target again. Down
anyway is reading pass, or excuse me, reading run. Everyone else is playing pass.
Stick to throw again. Airing it out to the end zone. Open man in the corner is Shepard. He's got Emily today.
We did.
Downtown Macomb. Stick play action, drops it off to Jensen. Got a good block there from Babich.
Very difficult situation, a thing to do, because you see the tight end come back all the way across the lead shoulder, back squared up. They kept him wide, and the play couldn't cut up.
Stick just out of the reach. NDSU 4 of 10 on 3rd down, 47% on the season are the Bison. Stick to throw. He's going to air it out deep. One-on-one coverage for Freeman. And we're 32, so that's clearly an advantage for NDSU here in the final 15 minutes. Stick going deep, one-on-one coverage. It is incomplete. Dropped off to Dunn with some blockers in front. Dunn to the 10 with a head of steam. Stick kept it. Pete's back with 3rd and goal on the option. Stick trying to maneuver around to the near side of the field, and he's not going to get. Carson shooting in at center. Easton Stick back to pass, and he is not going to get rid of the ball. Ball is loose. Dylan
Opportunity this year and has flourished.
Stick to throw. Has time. He's going to air it out. Man wide open down the seam. Is caught by Shepard at the 30. Shepard to the 20. Puts on the brakes before Mitchell Breeze finally slows.
Nodak Insurance Company replay designed to get on the safety. That's exactly what happens. It's a one-on-one. Mitchell Breeze gets caught a few steps behind as that one drops right into the bucket. That's the 46th time that NDSU has had a play this year over 20 yards plus. Head 9.
1st and 10 from the 15. Stick is going to keep it on the outside, following a block. Stick to the 10, and he's going to be very close to another first out of bounds.
I know John Wooden, way back when from UCLA, he had a saying that was play fast, but don't be in a hurry.
Second and short here for the Bison. Stick, quarterback power up the middle, and he's got enough for a first down across the 5 to the 7-0 here in the first quarter from the Fargo Dome. Play action for Stick. Fires across the middle off the hands of Ben Ellefson, a little bit behind.
Nodak Insurance Company replay off the play fake. Ellefson 82. That's who Stick is trying to get it to. Just a half. I think that was Matthews, wasn't it?
Stick kept it up to
Zach Johnson, the junior.
3 receivers to the high side here for Stick, who's going to go deep again for Shepard, who's open again at the 50, and another explosive play for 6th place all-time in receiving.
Did you see who he's isolated on again? Same guy he beat downfield again. That was the strong safety, Mitchell Breeze, who can't keep up with Shepard. Another out route. Maybe opening up the inside a hair today.
Stick fires out to Dallas Freeman, who makes his first reception, and Freeman able to slip out of a couple tackles.
Picked on, and then picked on some more. He is the corner out into the field side. He comes up, plays it soft on the run, and Freeman's able to kind of power right.
Play action again for Stick. Fires down the seam, and the receiver was not looking. Turnover, desperately needed by the Redbirds.
Watch the head of number 10. No, he did not know the ball was coming. Dunn did not see the ball come early.
Denson saying, we know a lot of teams run and want to run, but we feel confident we can do it better than anybody else. Stick to throw. Time in the pocket's going to air it out. One-on-one coverage for Shepard again, and it is batted away.
You're going to get a look at one-on-one. Shepard running a deep post. But as soon as Taylor gets his hips turned, and then he's able to retime himself because that ball had a lot of air on it. See how much the point of the ball is coming.
Eisen 2 of 2 on 3rd down so far today. Illinois State bringing pressure. Stick trying to run away from it. Flips it out looking for Dunn. Had he been able to catch it with...
Well timed on the blitz. See the 2 linebackers come? You can't get them both. And Stick was just able to swing out and get away from DeForest. Then he had no chance. But
2nd and 12. Stick fires across the middle. Shepard open again and carries a couple of Illinois
offensive linemen, and had a couple of times this year pinning this week, or today I should say.
Stick gonna keep it up the middle. Stays on his feet. Stick finally tackled at the 15-yard.
Nodak Insurance Company replay. That's a read. Stick is looking in front of him. He sees, there's guys off to my left. Not. That's really big though, keeping points off the board there for NDSU.
Stick across the middle. Ben Ellefson wide open down the middle, and he.
Breeze is playing safety and he's playing back, and there's nothing between him and Ellefson. And Ellefson wasn't easy pitch and catch there by Stick.
Stick fires low, but Shepard makes the reception.
A different look, a 3-by-1.
Pressure coming for Illinois State. Stick hanging in there, and will fire on the run, and the reception is made by Freeman up near midfield.
Dunn gets the attaboy. We'll watch the receivers work. Freeman they're putting 2 receivers in that zone, trying to stress that side.
Stick to throw. Across the middle, another wide open receiver is Shepard, and this time Stick yards already. 152 career receptions for the senior out of Blue Springs. Boy, again, wide open man in the middle, Nate Jensen. Pushing.
And that's a pass designed to pick on the linebackers. Nodak Insurance Company replay. You see the deep drop there by DeForest. You take advantage of how deep he goes by throwing in front of him.
Stick to throw. By Brooks doing a nice job in pass protection. Now stick to the end zone and is batted away at the last moment. Christian Watson from his safety position.
Boy, for the Bison to have this much time to throw, and there's the great one, number 28, Ty Brooks. You see him on the high side. He came over and picked up the blitzing corner. It's an opportunity to try to get downfield.
To Shepard. That little screen I see.
Cofield in where Anderson usually is.
And Easton Stick going to keep it up the middle. Stick is down at the half-yard.
Nodak Insurance Company replay. You can see the Redbirds, how much they've scouted this particular Delta formation, and the Bison often go to the outside. And here we have Stick putting his head, shoulders down, exposed himself inside the 5.
Nodak Insurance Company player of the game at this point. 1st and 10 from the 17. Stick's going to keep it again up the middle. Found a lot of room up the middle in the first half.
And he drags Edwards a little bit here, so you fake to Brooks. And it's not really a fake. They call it a read option Stick is having, and I would hope that he is kind of written out of the running game at this point of the contest.
He will throw it. Firing out for Dallas Freeman, who almost made a spectacular catch on it, including Ben Ellison, the tight end. And now Wentz done into the backfield.
For safety's sake, I would assume.
Stick across the middle. Oh, big hit in the middle.
This is where NDSU thought that they could find some space between the two linebackers. You see Matthews go back into his drop. He shuffles to his left. The pass comes to the linebacker's right. Stick moving around, sees Jensen. Replay.
Yeah, Zach Matthews, the senior, putting a big hit on his Stick. Quick drop, throws it out to Freeman.
Need to go out and be productive.
Stick's going to keep it. Throw it off to Brock Robbins, who was immediately met by Mitchell Breeze after.
And as soon as that play comes underneath, Nodak Insurance Company replay, you're going to see Breeze. He goes with 85, drops off of that, comes up, and before Robbins can really try to get much momentum heading up and get a do see Cordell Volson in on the offensive line as well.
Brooks in motion. Stick going to keep it. Trying to make a play and through a hole for a first down and a lot more inside Illinois State territory.
Nodak Insurance Company replay. Stick looking forward, seeing how that if he gets past the linebacker, and he does, he beats DeForest on the play and able to pick up the first down. This will be real good. Nice hesitation as we end the quarter. Stick picks up the first. As fast as you can.
Stick to throw, not running out of time and room to run. He's going to keep running until
he'll want that one back. Nodak Insurance Company replay. Stick's flush from the pocket at the good inside, gets past Volson. That thing didn't have a very tight spot.
Last drive. Stick fires a little bit low again. Freeman was open. Will throw, has to step up, running out of time, and down he goes. Back at the 25.
Nodak Insurance Company replay. Little swim move to the inside. Beginning of the fourth, the team out there in white right now has been playing much, much better.
Shepard makes the reception up the sidelines, working off the formation here for NDSU on 2nd and 6. Stick's going to keep it. Edwards makes the tackle on Stick.
Lands done. Nodak Insurance Company replay. It doesn't happen because Edwards crashes down and does not allow Stick that opportunity.
Stick's going to keep it. He's close guy too. Nodak Insurance Company replay.
Stick.
Shepard has been unbelievable here the last couple of weeks in conference play, putting up massive numbers as the Bison start with a quarterback run, and there's room to the outside for Easton Stick before he is taken.
Nodak Insurance Company replay. I think we have a chance to see quite a bit of this. It depends on the defense that USD shows, and most of the time, game in and game out there more.
As McCain motion to the bottom of your screen, Stick will attempt his first pass, and he's on target with it, but it is dropped and incomplete.
Verticals, I think, in the passing game.
We saw the Bison on 3rd and long last week in the first drive. Hit on a 55-yard passing play to Darius Shepard. Stick, plenty of time in the packet. Going for Freeman. Tries to make the adjustment, covered by Tisdale in
that last 3rd down play, but I know it's on the call sheet for today.
Bison come out in the I formation here on 1st and 10. Play action for Stick. He's going to air it out deep. Shepard's got a step, and he's got it at the 35. Darius Shepard just tripped up at the 20-yard line.
Nodak Insurance Company replay. We talked a little bit about it. What do the Bison like in the passing game? They like some verticals again today. There's going to be a lot of one-on-one looks because there's a single high safety. So where was the opening to Reed? He stuck all by himself against the best pass catcher. Real good job by Stick and Shepard once again.
Stick to the air again.
Touchdown.
Ellison open in the middle of the field. Touchdown. Shepard with the big one down the field. And then Ellison from 15 yards out makes the catch.
Well, the linebacker, the defensive side, he has over 1,600 yards rushing.
2nd and goal. Stick going to pull it again. Nobody out there, and he's going to walk in for another rush.
Things. Nodak Insurance Company replay. You're going to see 85 on the outside right there with that huge, great block.
With the Bison really an opportunity here to jump all over the home team.
Ooh, good matchup with number 20.
Stick downfield looking for lane.
Got safety help. We got a linebacker on Shepard.
Yotes bring an extra man across the middle. Open at the 5 again is Shepard. Taken down.
In the run a lot. Nodak Insurance Company replay. Stick, you'll see just across his face. Boom. We know that Shepard can beat a linebacker trailing the play on the inside.
Play action again for Stick. Dropping it off. Brock Robbins. Touchdown.
Similar play on the goal line that didn't work to the left. See that pursuit? Greenfield gets totally out of position from his defensive line.
And certainly an MRI will be upcoming for that young man. Stick surveys. Can't find anybody. And now he's just going to throw it away essentially. Dropping it off for Dunn. Nice open field tackle by Brian Ive. Surveys, slings it out. Pass is caught by Ty Brooks.
Bison have tried, and they're sprinkling a little bit more into it to use these running backs' versatility. Brooks just trying to get, still not too bad.
Quick drop for Stick. He's going to throw it deep again. Man in one-on-one coverage. Christian Watson, what a catch.
We've been waiting to see Christian Watson. And wow, you can't get enough of looking at a play like that. That was thrown.
Stick to throw. Across the middle and again finding a tight end open in the middle of the.
Seams are open against the single high safety. Right behind the linebacker, the field.
Stick, play action. Bootleg, near side, back of the end zone, working off a defender, and it's caught for a touchdown.
And this is where your quarterback and your receiver trust each other. Nodak Insurance Company replay. The flat has beaten USD before, so they come up and they look at Robbins, and this is an adjustment made by Elson on the back, narrowly big, so if the Bison can try to get something up the middle, they will.
Stick play action, boy, that seam wide open again, and a big collision as the.
Been alternating a little bit on the Nodak Insurance Company replay. It looked like Jensen has it tucked away. Beautiful hit, separates the ball from.
Playing more and more because of the injury to Philip Powell, starting safety for USD. Has played the last 3 games. Stick on 3rd down. Short looking. 3rd and long 2 here for NDSU. Stick, plenty of time. Pass is complete to Shepard right at the stick.
See if we can tell. Little out to Shepard, caught. And he's at the 11.
When he comes down on it. Stick plenty of time in the pocket again. Now he's going to pull down and run with it. Trying to outrun one Coyote and then is tackled on a horse collar as a flag comes out. I don't think Stick quite got enough yardage on this run.
That's about as easy a call there is. He did it again on that play.
3rd and 2. Lance Dunn checking in at tailback. Stick is going to carry it. He's got room. Slips down at about mid.
You and I too, the slippery part. Nodak Insurance Company replay. This is the read option. Stick has the outside. He beats Cochran. And yeah, it's been a gorgeous drive in that department for NDSU.
Stick's going to keep it again to the outside. There is nobody back there for South Dakota. Easton Stick, touchdown.
2 steps away from making the tackle. Stick pulls it. And Woodward, his first initial movement was too far to the left. He couldn't catch back up. And somebody.
Lance Dunn over 100 yards at 112. Easton Stick at 76. Stick to throw, and that middle open again, and it's caught. Desmond Kane circling around and finally taken down at midfield. And Kane catch a ball since the game against Delaware, where he had 4 receptions for 89 yards.
Here
Boy, Cochran in another tackle. Between Reed and Cochran, those two guys have been on almost every play so far. 3rd and 4. Stick out to Sproles, who made the catch.
Stay on the field.
Easton Stick has kept the ball in most of these situations, and he's going to keep it here. Eludes one man as Cochran.
I saw Babbage came in, play tight end.
Stick to throw it. Down the field, one-on-one coverage. It's juggled and then almost caught by Brock.
Darius Shepard, Blue Springs, Missouri.
Stick to throw on his first attempt and out of the reach of his intended target. And Chris Kleiman wanting to make sure his senior is back at Mach 1 before putting back on the field. 3rd and long for Stick. Flushed out of the pocket. Firing to Darius Shepard, who lunges across the 19 to the 20-yard line.
It was complete, but he stepped out a little bit short. Here's our first Nodak Mutual Insurance replay of the game. Stick on the move. Delavade trying to close on him. Nope, incomplete. Left foot, and the Penguins got a 3 and out on NDSU defensively. So the first 2 series have been pretty good for the team in white.
Stick's going to keep it up the middle. Quarterback run game with 85 yards shy of the Missouri Valley career rushing record mark. Stick will throw here. He's going to air it out, one-on-one coverage. It is caught. Oh, initially it was in the hands and dropped by John.
Open from about the 3rd step off the line. Here's a good look from behind. You see Babbage gets deep. He's one-on-one with the linebacker Ray Anderson, who's a red.
So 3rd and long again.
Little stack in the slot. That's a different look.
On the slant. And a pretty tight.
Coach Hedberg said, told me this week he thought they would use a lot more of what he called tackle. Their defensive line is usually guards and tackles, so that the space to the outside is a little open.
Stick going to keep it again. Boy, no room.
And tackles for loss, and here's another one. He's up to double digits on the year. And it looked like, it's hard to tell always on a read. This is a new look. The Bison have not showed this much.
Stick time. Shepard left alone. Makes the reception at the 37. Closer now to Warren Holloway to move into 4th place all time on the career receptions list. 159 career receptions. Holloway with 161.
Pack, those 3 position, that is what Coach Hedberg's calling a pack. They have
Stick, plenty of time. He's going to air it out. Desmond Kane running free, and it's just out of his reach by the FCS. Just 4 penalties per game on average. Stick's going to keep it. Boy, look at Stick willing his way through 13 yards on that run for the senior out of Omaha.
There you see Stick beating one of the corners, and now he gets into the safety, Crispin Lee. And if Stick can get
still back on 3rd and 10. Stick fires to Brooks in the flat, and he is taken down by Delavade, and then a ball comes out, and Youngstown
get looked at. Nodak Insurance Company replay. No blitz, so it's 4 rushing against 5. Up the middle and then out on the flat goes Ty Brooks, and the ball is out.
On offense, we're scoreless here at the Fargo Dome. Stick on the boot. Has the edge, and he's going to take off with it.
Back in front of number 12. He's just coming out on his own, on a roll. Nobody open. I thought Shepard was open just for a little bit, but they're
176 passing yards and 79 rushing yards with 2 touchdowns against South Dakota. Christian Watson
makes him want him to play a little bit faster.
Stick going to keep it again. Boy, Youngstown State has had the quarterback run.
Hands down, best defensive lineman. Not fooled on the
4 on 3rd down so far today. Shepard on the slant. Tackle for Youngstown State.
Nodak Insurance Company replays Shepard just making a little bit of an in route on Will Latham, the nickel back. Formation is in again. He was in the first time they ran this. There you see him right behind Stick.
Stick's going to throw it. Anderson just out of his reach.
And he's usually the one drawing the attention, but Dunn is open, so you throw to the guy who's usually more open, or you throw at, or he usually doesn't miss that many times.
Stick going to keep it again. Boy, nice open field tackle on that.
On Delevate and then try to get Stick up against the safety, but there is nobody there on that second level. And
22 months ago in Frisco. So this is a group that knows how to play against tough competition and win.
Here's this new look again.
Stick fires through the hands of Dallas Freeman, incomplete.
The two unders clear out the low, which you know you have one-on-one to the deep, and Freeman's running a comeback.
7th in the FCS, 48% on the season. 3rd down conversions. Stick, he's going to air it out. Kane downfield, he's got it. Big exits the field.
Here's the high side, little out there by Dunn. Helps clear Kane deep. There's a perfect pass. We've seen Stick miss a couple long ones. This one just drops right over the shoulder, right into Des Kane. The middle of the field is wide open for a quarterback run, so plenty of time.
Stick will throw, wide open man. It is Lance Dunn, touchdown.
Dunn was more open this time than he was the first time. Anderson is trying to get back. By that point, he knows he missed his read.
Allowed the fewest passing yards per game in the FCS. Not used to giving up plays through the air as Stick keeps it here.
Was left foot planted and up the field. One of the best at it.
Shepard in motion will catch this pass.
Multiple ways that the Bison use Shepard to get him open so defenses cannot lock on him. He is easily the #1 receiver for NDSU.
Shepard not on the field here on 3rd and 6. Stick's going to run. Could not get it to Lance Dunn. Darius Shepard, 4 receptions in the first half for 39 yards. Now 5 receptions. Boy, great block on the edge that time.
Side.
Hard play action for Stick. Fires on the comeback route. Boy, perfectly thrown football that time by Stick.
So it's really nice to come back, see how the institution's changed. Obviously, the football's rolling as always.
Boy, things have changed since 2006. This team, this university.
Coach, and don't be surprised if Wash is in on some interviews in his future.
3rd and 5 for Stick. And out of the reach of
occupies the 2 guys out in the flat. If the catch is made, the pass does not hit
far. Stick off his first read, and then Brock Robbins. Play action for Stick. He's going to air it out one-on-one for Christian Watson downfield, and he could not hang on to it.
Coverage everywhere with safety help. Watson made a big play last week, and Watson does a pretty good job of just taking right there. See him left arm creating a little bit of space for him. Here he kind of shoves his defender away. The ball was just a little bit short.
Dakota State from the 30-yard line. Stick play action again. Across the middle, nice double move that time by Darius Shepard. Makes the reception.
Nodak Insurance Company replay. The under coverage kind of gives up. That's the linebacker. Delevade doesn't get deep enough. So that
Delta formation with Brooks, Robbins, and Lance Dunn with Stick. Stick kept it. Oh boy, he's in trouble. Still on his feet. Stick, unbelievably, was able to get in.
Well, it took a while before the surest tackler for Youngstown could get there. That's Delevade. Once he gets a hold of Stick, get him go around Anderson and past another guy, and now you see Delevade get on that.
Stick to throw. Nothing there. Now he's going to take off and run. Middle is open. Stick to the end zone. Marked down.
Senior move, and I say that because of this. Look at how many. Watch his head. Nope, that's not open. That's not open. That's not open. And then he kind of sees the middle open up a little bit. The ball is short of the end zone. Bison have it. Right horse down.
Stick on the keeper. Trying to lean his way in, and he's in. Touchdown.
Lance Dunn helps setting up this. Big boy football. Nodak Insurance Company replay. Stick stretching it across the end zone. The Bison get their go-ahead score.
State 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line, and that has been there all day, and Shepard makes the reception and has good yardage up. Stick, time in the pocket, dropping it off, and it's caught by Nate.
Crossing routes, and that's exactly what comes here. See where 85 starts on your left? You cross in front of the face of the linebacker. You keep the linebacker on some plays. More of a grinder game this week.
Stick, hard play action again. Going to float it out to Ellison, but he is covered tightly, and I think too tightly by Randall.
Down the seam, that was covered, so he just hangs with his tight end, waits for his tight end to get open.
Defense, number 35. Spot foul, automatic. First down.
Key position in this game, giving him a key carry.
Stick to throw. Fires a little bit low for Desmond.
Waterloo, Iowa. Dallas Freeman, St. Michael, Minnesota.
Darius Shepard, Blue Springs, Missouri.
Stick's first snap out of the shotgun, going to air it out deep. Shepard is out there, and he makes the catch. Pretty good coverage on the play. Is inside the 50-yard line and down to the 47 of SIU.
Nodak Insurance Company replay. It's actually a pretty easy read for Stick at top.
Bootleg. Stick dropping it off. Brock Robbins has his 5th reception of the season. Leading tackler in the middle for SIU. Stick swinging it out a little bit behind Anderson. Got a great block from Desmond Kane. And Anderson.
You just mentioned, Brian, it is not unusual at all to see NDSU trying to get the ball outside.
The second possession starting at the 50. Stick out of the shotgun again. No pressure. He's going to step into it. Christian Watson is all alone. Did he make the catch? Yes. Juggle.
After I think it was Harper slides and down, it becomes almost maybe too easy for Watson. There's Harper. He gets caught up in the feet, and yes, he's able to make the catch, corral it in, and drop down at about the 2.
Only 3 interceptions, 19 touchdowns. He's run for a bunch of touchdowns as well, 10 of them, 34 in his career. Make it 35 as he sneaks it in from a yard out. And North Dakota
have big plays down the field as much as they want. Nodak Insurance Company replay. You see Stick getting it across for that touchdown.
Many of the Bison coaches supporting Operation Hat Trick. A portion of the proceeds, guys, goes back and supports those that were injured.
Catch to get that first down with Freeman running the nice 12-yard out.
Stick going downfield, wide open man is Nate Jensen, the senior tight end, has his 2nd touchdown in 2 weeks.
One of the many seniors, a senior to senior combination.
Let's take a look at Harper's hit on Stick.
Just headbutts him.
Yeah,
I mean, there's no
and
better definition of leading with your head than that.
Stick to throw again. Ellefson wide open. Touchdown. Season. That's a team lead.
This is so, I mean, it is stupid how wide open this is. And I don't mean stupid as in stupid play. It's just how incredibly wide open Ben is. There's a free release. I don't know if you saw it. The safety or the defensive back's supposed to.
Robbins 5 carries now, 31 yards on the season. Stick is going to go downfield again. Terrence, newcomer of the year on defense, but Jabril Cox was the guy that ended up winning that award for North Dakota State.
He should have.
Stick going to air it out again. One-on-one coverage. And coming in was Henley to pretty much tackle.
Things over the middle are going to open up.
Pass interference. Defense number 12.
On this North Dakota State offensive line. Stick's going to keep it this time. Trying to stay alive, and I think he got enough for a first down, or close to it.
Here's your read option. Stick elects to keep it.
4th down.
Yeah, Burner slows him up enough for the help to get there.
That was Patterson, the safety, coming in to try to hold on before Haynes.
Dynamic athleticism to that center position that has been tremendous.
Stick time again. Now he'll run outside and fire downfield. Open man in the back of the end zone is caught by Shepard. Touchdown.
In this game that, if given time, somebody will break open. You had a linebacker on the slot back and wide open is Shepard. And the Bison. And that's where NDSU has been so good this year, coming in at a +13 and then adding to it.
Stick is going to throw it downfield for Ellefson. Covered tightly on the play by this afternoon. Stick firing the comeback route to Freeman. Nice reception.
To it. Doesn't he have to bring it in or tuck it because he knows he's not going to get hit real hard? Just makes that reception, rolls up on top. Seeing how well he can do in traffic. He'll get it. Nope, he won't get a chance.
Another reception for the tight ends.
Kodak Insurance Company replay. Little naked boot. Slide your tight end.
Stick play action. Drops it off to Brock Robbins, who's fighting for.
And another type of play that shows action one way, and then the play is designed to come back the other way. It's been a success so far in this game. It has worked against the way that the defense can make an easy read that the quarterback's going to roll that way. Broken play.
Cofield may have gone the wrong way. Stick taken down by Knight.
It has been, but there's the luxury of having that depth. Now Anderson's back feeling well. Dunn can sit out.
Stick gonna throw again, and that ball may have been deflected, and I think it was still caught.
The inside receiver, he runs a clear out. This should come right at you. Check 54 on the bottom of your screen. If he gets a hand on it, he certainly did. Oh, super job by the tight end. After that ball loses its rotation, to be able to just keep following it in and making the catch.
Just 9 receptions on the season for Jensen. He had a score already here today. Stuck across the middle again, and that one's intercepted. Stepping in and taking it away is Don Patterson.
To have 4 picks on game 11, not bad. Trying to hit Shepard inside.
Interception by the defense.
Yeah,
First down, Southern Illinois.
Patterson does a very nice job of jumping that route, getting his body inside of the favorite target for Shepard. Kind of wins his way to the spot.
Stick dropping it out. Radin's out there to try to set the block. Anderson is stacked up. Good per team. Couple of timeouts. Easton Stick will hurry his team to the line of scrimmage.
A nice hustle out of Chucky Sullivan, sophomore defensive end.
Stick a little bit low, and was it caught?
Nope.
No. Anderson 11 carries, just 22 yards. Quickly fired out to Darius Shepard. Harper got ejected in the first half.
Back insurance company replay, you're trying to get that block, and it didn't quite happen. It just wasn't real clean. I mean,
4 of 6 on third down in the first half. The Bison about 47% on the season, which is among the best in the FCS. Stick, quick drop. Boy, Shepard is left all alone. He's got a first down. Today now for Darius Shepard, 81 yards. And now he's got 5 receptions, cutting it back inside. And Darius Shepard showing off the speed.
What level you're on, that's pretty good.
Wentz down to the backfield on first down. And Stick will keep it. Easton Stick is a tough runner. He is running a drive on the first possession, or a touchdown on the first possession last week against James Madison. Here, Stick on a wheel route hits Lance Dunn, who slips.
Another guy to the box.
North Dakota State 96 yards in the first drive today. Stick to throw it on second down and complete it. That is Darius Shepard, his top target.
Players on the outside as well. He does a great job here. Look at the pocket for Easton Stick to throw to. Nothing but a simple comeback route on the outside. He has tons of off cover.
Those two roommates, Stick and Shepard, with their first connection today. And on first down, play action to set up a deep shot. Stick over the top. It is incomplete.
I mean, this was a well-thrown football. And let's see if he gets both hands under it right here.
That's worth taking a look at.
Absolutely.
Does he have the arm under the 50%? Just a shade under this year. 6th in the country on third downs. Stick pressured off the edge. He got walloped as he delivered that one.
To win for this Colgate defense. And you can see you're getting the pressure there. You only bring 4, but you do a great job up front. Nick Wheeler, who is
level of college football, they're 22-1 in the Dome in the playoffs since 2010. Only lost 2 years ago in the semis to JMU.
All the things that they put in front of your face. You got the jet sweep action, you play action it in the middle, and then you have the tight end fullback come right out.
From the 42 of Colgate. Stick with the keeper. Stuck Atkin last week. Picked off Ben DiNucci 5 times. Looking for a big play, 3rd and 5, and Stick threw it behind. Stick pressured, hit got out of it. He'll try to run for it and get run down from behind by Dylan.
Players, they get pressure on him early. And you talk about bringing the blitz, a 5-man pressure, and one guy gets passed off. This is a great job by Abdul to come.
Best 4th down defense holds. And North Dakota State starts at the 35 with a play action. Stick. First down, Anderson. Again, that wheel route to the running back, and it's in the
turnover. Is you take a shot down the field. They do a great job of forcing, making it look like they're going to throw a little screen out to the left side, and he just releases down that sideline, and another big gain.
They held the Bison 0 for 3 on third down today. Stick, pressure picked up well, delivers a clean ball for a first down. It's the true friend
in the pocket and deliver the football. Playing man coverage on the outside, steps right into it as Nick Wheeler is coming down on him and delivers.
Either team today. Comes with around 6 to go in the second quarter. Stick, here comes Wheeler, the Colgate sack leader. He gets him to the ground. 9th of the year.
And you see why this is the #1 rated defense in the FCS with their ability to get to the passer. Nick Wheeler has done this for years.
5. 2nd and 21. This is Freeman. Made a couple of defenders miss. Cuts it upfield across the 20. 3rd down.
Yards out the catch. Nothing but a simple stick route. It's a 5-yard route. And Dallas Freeman does a great job of making guys miss in the open space. And now
Stick. 2nd and goal. Kept it, and TJ 10th play of this drive. Hallstrom the lead blocker. Stick keeps it. wide open for the touchdown is...
Messingham talked about Ellison yesterday in our meeting and said he is one of the more dynamic guys in our red zone, has been a big red zone threat for us. And Colgate went all out in on the run, and that's a great play call there.
Great.
Nice job here of just getting his shoulders around and completing a nice, easy touchdown. You have to really control all three of those categories, and they have not yet.
Stick 7 completions to 7 receivers, and this is a first catch for 49 points in 10 FCS games before today. 5 shutouts to tie a record. Stick on 3rd down all day to throw, and a wide open Freeman. Dallas Freeman with his second
coverage, but he had a couple different players that were open. Give this offensive line enough credit. Look how many times he's able to go through his different progressions and finally get to that corner route.
Stick zings it right through the
head and the eyes of Easton Stick on this particular play. He wants to throw it left. Now look at his eyes, take him back to the middle, come back to his 3rd read, and does a great job inside the pocket.
46-3 again is the record. 2 shy of the FCS record for wins by a quarterback, and he just threw a touchdown to Darius Shepard.
Coming out of the halftime, putting together a solid drive here. Look at it, put the ball in the pocket of the running back, sucks up that linebacker, and you get the gripper.
They connect again. 7th touchdown for Darius Shepard this year. 3-score lead. High school quarterback.
Come on, man.
It's not trend.
Come on, man.
Not just on the Bison sideline. Stick. And that is overshot with a lot of...
Off and pick up 6 yards on 1st down. Matter of fact, 8-9 yards here on 1st down. It makes it easy to call on 2nd down.
And this is not a mirage again here. Shot 2 fullbacks for a 2nd straight play. Clean pocket for Stick. A shot over the top. It's incomplete.
Courtney Messingham, the perfect play call here. 2nd and 1. Take a shot. You got man coverage on the post route. And he just drops the football. I know it's a little tough over that left shoulder to come down with it, but this is a...
in these spots. This is a 3rd and 7. Stick will keep it. And there...
The senior in his last game. I'm sure they, had a great run, but the opportunity to be at this ball game probably hurts.
You can't take that 5th year unless it's for medical reasons. Unlike here in Fargo, they have 20 redshirt seniors on the team. Stick, Anderson.
Really be able to have so many guys out of the backfield, and they get lost at times, and you see both backs are in the backfield, both running wheel routes actually come.
And they're hoping he could get a medical red shirt and play next year. He was hurt in the 4th game last year. That's not known, though, until after the year. Pressure right away, and Stick.
And allow time for it to develop. Didn't even touch the blitzer there, DJ.
Yeah, that's probably rule number 1, especially if you're an offensive lineman. Get a little touch on him. You see he comes right through.
13 Frisco for the championship last year. And make no mistake about it, everybody in this building in green and gold, at least in the crowd, is expecting for this team to be in Frisco, and they'll probably all join them. Phoenix Sproles, in case they needed any more reasons to root for the Eagles here in Fargo. All Bison rolling to another.
Hoping to continue its dominance as it did from Craig Bowles to Chris Kleiman.
Play action, and it's incomplete.
On the Bison to set them back in 3rd down.
Stick steps up, nothing doing, and is tripped up at the 20-yard line as quick. Austin Smenda with the tackle there. It's another quick 3 and out for both offenses.
Nowhere to go with this football. Excellent protection, though, by the Bison offensive front. Strong.
Working with him, the mental side of the game, and through that you've seen his poise. The coaches and his teammates will tell him sometimes you got to check his heartbeat because he's just so smooth. Him and Carson have continued a friendship as well.
And he throws a complete pass to
He's a winner and on a monumental scale.
Humps, steps up, takes off, and takes on tacklers past the 40-yard line. Snitch for the most in the history of the conference.
Well, this is the difference perhaps between these 2 quarterbacks. Easton Stick is the more physical of the 2 runners. Both of these to pick up yards after contact.
11 more for the conference record in the Missouri Valley Conference for rushing by a quarterback, and he almost gets it here. Look at him put his head into defenders.
He finishes it like a tailback. And he's running right up the gut here. As you see the read, this is one of their better, more productive runs. 3 runners back there, but on a 3rd down as he's in there here. Wilson, who doesn't get nearly as many carries with a healthy done.
He's Stick looking for him, can't get it to him, and dives ahead near the 30. Army of players surrounding Stick here as he fakes. Wide open, caught, touchdown! That's Seth Wilson, who's just short.
This is a formation that South Dakota State was prepared for, and it's a wheel route to Wilson. Back-to-back snaps for him. We mentioned the injury to Lance Dunn. Wilson gets in the game, ball a little bit, and one heck of a playmaker for the Jacks defensively.
Stick takes it himself into 5th gear. Touchdown. State has not scored first.
You see just a little bit of a delay, almost like counteraction. The entire offensive front blocking to the left. You get the defensive flow, a nice delay by Easton defensively as well, downhill. These guys want to put you into a meat grinder. Can you hold up in today's football?
Already 5 different ball carriers. This time Stick will throw it, and he's got a completion in Jack's territory inside the 40. Game tackle down at the...
Happens when you're able to establish the ground game. Darius Shepard motions out wide, typically a slot receiver. And that time does an excellent job. He ends up getting Marshawn Harris, which is the matchup that South Dakota State likes the most in coverage. And you can see Courtney Messingham moving him all over the formation.
21 on the last play. Stick down to the 33.
For North Dakota State coming into this game.
Stick inside the 15, down near the 12.
Trying to fit it into a tight window as you see the ball bouncing off of the turf. But they didn't even bother to run downfield. A 3rd and 10 plus though. Does Stick scramble once again?
He does. Looking for blocking in front, and he is down near the 30-yard. Senior from Ruskin, Florida, up here in the Great North. And there's a pass. It's caught by Phoenix Sproles. Fake to Anderson, took it out of his belly and Stick right around the 2nd and 8. Catch made and near midfield into Stick, and again he finds a tight end. This time it's Ellefson, and
not to be outdone. Big Nate Jensen gets his catch. Ellefson wants a piece of the action. It looked as if the Bison were trying to force position for the Bison some explosives in the passing game.
Stick design run straight at the Jacks inside the 10. Stiff arm touchdown of the Bison, shifting into manual here.
See Tanner Volson coming up from center, gets just enough. A nice stiff arm there from Easton Stick. We talk about how he runs just like a running back. Colin Connor as well at left guard did a good job of opening up a QB draw.
At this moment, Easton Stick with a couple of touchdown runs in the first half will throw here, and that's incomplete. No flag comes in as
Brown made a great break. Watch it. See right now. He anticipated Freeman if he doesn't like what he sees downfield.
Get quiet when the offense is on the field on a 3rd and 5, and it works with a first down for the Bison.
Out of the slot, working against Marshawn Harris. How about an out instead? And another well-placed ball. Both of these quarterbacks who started off kind of...
Stick with another completion to Shepard. And he's got a first down run after the catch as Roseboom 5 for the senior from Missouri.
Well, you can see what they like to do. They're motioning Shepard from one side of the formation to the other.
For Brooks. Now Stick with 2 touchdown runs. And he dives ahead for another first down.
Again, this time though, a quicker hitting play. They're able to create angles right there at the point of attack. And Easton Stick is right there at the line of scrimmage. Boom.
So the belly there and a first down run. Stick again on a quarterback keeper inside the 5. It'll be second and short. 5. Stick. And a flag comes in. He does get in.
What's hard is these little guys, they get nervous. As you see Colin there, number 64. They try to wrong arm you and come underneath. He's just trying to make that adjustment.
So far on this drive. Stick will roll out, pass back. Got it this time to Bruce Anderson, and there are no flags. This rating going on during that drive. 2 times they took the touchdown off the board. Bruce Anderson with the touchdown grab.
Fake, and then he's going to insert on the opposite side of the field. You end up seeing 3 receivers downfield. They're going to clear out all to the left side, opening up the entire right edge of the.
This will be the Jackrabbits' 4th loss in the Fargo Dome. In the playoffs is Adam Cofield comes in and blocks in front of Easton.
Want to secure a victory, but Easton Stick took a pretty big shot on that last run.
On the 3rd and 4, he throws a completion. Ferguson makes the catch.
Christian Watson, a guy that doesn't get a lot of looks. Ball here already with a full quarter to play. Receivers, everybody getting in on the offensive action.
And on a fake to Cofield, Brown.
Jordan Brown's a pretty good tackler, but you're right. I don't know if it was the turf monster.
They're saying there were a couple different places on the field you got to watch out for. The 3rd and 3, and Stick again with a nice ball. And have it at the Jacks' 36-yard line with just 9:41 to go, and this man's Easton Stick with 2
of offense from the Bison already,
giving up 500, exactly 500 total yards tonight. Stick takes the Bison over that, and look at his ability.
See teams starting to pile up rushing yards late in games. It's hard to tackle with tired legs. You got a free shot, Dalton Cox, and he just gets shit right there in the hole. It's number 53, and Easton Stick, he just kind of glances off of that would-be tackle. And he's able to make something happen after the snap.
On a 3rd and 4, he dives ahead to the 13-yard.
Look at this effort, though, because he's not clean. You see that in the backfield, having to break tackles, the leg drive.
And when he came back and told them that he was taking the job, he got a standing ovation. Everyone here understood why he's taking this opportunity. Meanwhile, Easton Stick takes another opportunity to score a rushing touchdown. What a night. Stick tying a career high with his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. Running all night in the Great White North.
Player of the year into Uli, and he got pushed right off the ball in that first snap.
Done with an elbow injury for 5 yards. Stick wants to throw, instead will take off, and that is his 100th rushing. A quad injury, and was a game-time decision. 2nd and 10, Stick throws for the first time, a little bit behind his receiver.
But there are very capable running backs in this offense.
51 rushing touchdowns on the season. Then this time it's a pass out to Dallas Freeman. Freeman the 2nd in nearly 6 minutes. Stick will throw the long ball one-on-one. Incomplete, and a flag does come in.
Best playmaker among the front 7 with Tuuli Avelino.
Tight ends in this formation and a fake on a jet sweep. Stick swings. Stick surveying the entire field, and the last option down at the bottom is done, and he's tackled.
Shepard in motion. He comes all the way across the formation. He ended up lining up to the right, and you could see Stick wanted to go to Shepard. He was well covered. He came off it, checked it.
Native gets 50 yards on that carry back into that red area, and it's a design run with Stick taking on defenders inside the
9 along that front, especially versus a team where you have to try to match their level of physicality.
Bison have to get inside the 9. It'll be Stick to do it himself into the end zone.
He had 3 rushing touchdowns in that semis. You see so much going on in the backfield. The fly sweep motion was more than enough to not only win eyeballs, but widen the Eagles' defense. You get in that red zone, it happens quickly. Easton Stick, untouched, into the end zone.
Every player on the team is important. Grow the relationship with everyone. Easton Stick, the design throw out of the backfield. It's caught by Nate Jensen.
In only 5 years. That is efficient.
He tied Jim Tressel for the most in FCS history if he wins it. Dallas Freeman gets free for a first down.
As a blocker on the perimeter.
Stick 5 for 5 for 45 yards in this game. Back to the ground. He has a rushing touchdown. More than doubled the time of possession so far in the game. And on a 1st and 10, Stick has all day, waits for a receiver to get open, and it's done, and he's inside the 20 again.
And the intent certainly wasn't to get this ball to Lance Dunn. They had 2 receivers streaking downfield, well covered by Eastern Washington. This isn't a bad option, though. Get the ball to Lance Dunn in open space. Headed to Kansas State. These guys doing a good job up front right now.
10th play of the drive, and it's Stick again. Into the end zone. Touchdown. And this man has a chance to become the winningest quarterback in FCS history, already with 2 rushing touchdowns.
Seniors after this game here today.
Stick faking to Freeman. Will get a few.
Bound runner.
And it's 3rd and 12. If your defense can get off the field back here, yeah. And Stick make them pay. Incomplete.
It's the 7th tackle for Chris Ojo.
Stick on a 3rd and 7, incomplete.
Right now for the Bison, not the most reliable. They bring Ojo on a blitz. A nice pickup by Lance Dunn. He had time. That ball dangerous to get over there for a big turnover.
Kleiman says Hendricks will be the leader of the defense next year. It's a 27-yard return, his 5th interception. This one's picked off. On the next play, Stick gives it right back as Eastern Washington gets the football.
Second half. You fake it, and it looked like they had the handoff there, but Delando Tucker, who ends up just jumping this route right in front of it, looked like he was trying to. And a little bit of rockiness, maybe some turbulence for the Bison offense.
Rebacks back there. Stick wants to throw, steps up, incomplete. Stick lobs it to the end zone. Shepard, touchdown. And he gets in, getting that.
Easton Stick, direct traffic. We talk about what a talent he is. It's an excellent coverage by Hayes. It ends up being bracketed over the top as well. Stick just says, as he pushes up in the pocket, he and Shepard.
Fake the gun. Stick wants to load up. Shepard got him. touchdown! Chris just talked about all the emotion that Shepard is playing with after losing his father. This is the guy he's leaned on, Easton Stick. The two of them connect again.
Big, heavy formation, but look at where all the defenders are. And so you've got a one-on-one, and there's no safety help back here, and you end up seeing a double move. Watch him stop and go. And that was just enough for...
Stick was a finalist for the Walter Payton Award as Devlin Hodges of Samford won it. Congratulations to him. Stick with a quick throw to Dallas Freeman. Would have a chance to have him today in the game, but the school elected not to make him available. Stick puts his feet in the ground, takes on all these defenders, and that 6'2"
bar, especially since that second quarter, the Eagles have been able to answer.
Stick is faced, has nowhere to go, and is sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Late on this down, Easton Stick, he's trying to find somewhere to go with this football. You see Ojo just able to win. Athleticism, that's one heck of a way to crank up a half.
Stick underneath, drop. Here in Frisco, Texas. Stick to Shepard. Shepard, who earlier in the game became
head coach.
Stick, first down run past the 45-yard line.
Motion to empty. So Lance Dunn goes on a short motion right before the snap, but there's always a running back in the backfield. As long as still yet to be accomplished potentially for the Bison.
Stick perfectly delivers it, but a flag comes in.
It's got to look like you're running a route. He's the outside receiver. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. I don't know where the flag comes from.
So on a 3rd and 18, Stick loads up. Wobbler that is picked off. Cal Kreiner got it.
Bad time. You know, this time Easton Stick, he ends up stepping up in the pocket. There was late pressure. He throws off platform. Didn't get enough on this ball, but just tucked this ball. Lived to fight another day. Kick the ball away. Don't convert here on 3rd.
Stick able to find Nate Jensen.
Getting the call as they blow him through the backfield.
Stick carefully served.
Eastern Washington, they dropped one and brought someone from the second level, a little fire zone.
This a 3rd and 7. Stick, an out route. Caught by Shepard inside the 35.
That's who he's looking for. You know, Nate Jensen's made a couple of catches, sure, but Darius Shepard is the guy you're going to find when you need that conversion in the passing game to his favorite target.
Let's play the drive already 5.5 minutes. Stick keeps this one for 2, maybe.
Into, considering how well Jim Tressel transitioned to the Power 5.
And it's Stick again. Almost got free up near the 26.
QB counter. You get a defense leaning one way and you end up with the lead block opponent into a meat grinder. 7 minutes and counting.
They get tired too. Stick back at it, gets near the 21-yard line.
Just go back to the well. Run Q counter again. And once again, another really nice tackle coming up that time.
Time they get to this point, and hear it again here in Frisco. This is the longest drive of the season. 17th play in over 9 minutes. And Stick will get another yard. And he's 49th victory. No other player has ever done that if he can finish this one off. And he'll keep it himself. Break tackles and take Eastern Washington all the way with him down near the 6.
Only one timeout for Eastern Washington to stop this game.
Need 1 first down to put it on ice, and Stick will get up to the 46-yard line.
First down.
Stick Doesn't want to go out of bounds and wisely slides to keep that clock running. Stick for the win, for the end zone. Easton Stick wins North Dakota State another national championship with an epic run for a touchdown.
We've seen it a couple of times. Watch the backfield flow. It's all going to come this way. Luke Bacon is going to pull around and lead. And watch the reaction from the Eagle defense. It just splits. Luke Bacon comes around, gets a finish all the way to the ground, and Easton Stick goes untouched into the end zone in a fitting way.